Oh, how are you guys? I'm in Los Angeles. Believe it or not, I am in Los Angeles now. This is home for me, but I don't spend a lot of time now in Los Angeles, which I really love. Anyway, I have to tell you a story. Last year, we published my last book in Croatia. And my organizer in Croatia called me and says, you know, the publisher said we don't have enough time to publish your book, by the time that you come. So she asked me, Mabel, could I publish it? And I said, sure, go ahead. So I get to Zagreb, and I see the book, beautiful, looks really like a professional published book. We do a conference, I present the book, and I tell people, you know what is the most important message here? Look at the book, it's beautiful, yeah? It looks really professional. The professional people said it cannot be done. Look at the job she did, wonderful. She's not a publisher, and I'm not a writer. So how many of you think that you are missing something, lacking something? You know, if it's not the money, it's the, no, I don't know, you don't have enough education. We always think that we are lacking something, or we are concentrating on what we don't have. And we have everything inside of ourselves. So I have a very important question for you. It was a very important question that somebody asked me. I was still a tax accountant. I don't have a title to do what I do here today. Somebody asked me, what would you do even if you don't get paid because you love it? So what comes into your mind when I ask you, what would you do even if you don't get paid? Because it gives you so much joy. If I didn't find my notes and I recognized my handwriting, I would have told you, no way. You know what I wrote? I was still a tax accountant. But when somebody asked me that question, I wrote, and I saw it, I found my notes, traveling around the world, sharing with others what had helped me. So, did you know that the #1 fear in the world is public speaking? And I didn't go to school to learn it, because I think I was lucky. When I realized I was going to teach something, I was going to be in front of people, I went to my Ho'oponopono teacher, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. And I said, I have to take classes. Yes, I don't know anything about public speaking. And he said, no, that will take all your naturality. All you have to be is yourself. So being ourselves is easy. What happened is we've been what other people wanted us, yeah? Because we were always looking for approval, for acceptance outside of ourselves. So what I learned is to love myself, to accept myself just the way I am. I stopped listening to what other people thought of me, because I realized that what I thought of me was important, not what other people thought of me. Another thing that was very important in my own growing up and healing, forgiving. Do you have somebody in your life you cannot forgive because really they did something bad to you? It was really bad, and you have a lot of witnesses that tell you that, okay? Are you happy? No, yes. So I realized that when I don't forgive, I hurt myself. It's not like I'm hurting the person that doesn't deserve my forgiveness. All those little things, but very important things, changed my life. I learned Ho'oponopono. It's a very ancient Hawaiian art of problem solving that taught me that there is nobody out there, that we are responsible, not guilty, we are responsible. What are we responsible of? Our programs. Everything in our life is the monitor. Everything in our life is the monitor. Have you ever tried to change monitors because you didn't like what they show on the screen? Any luck? We do have a delete key. If you want to change something in the monitor, you have to press that delete key. And Ho'oponopono is the delete key in our own monitor. Because life is replay memories. If we don't erase, we are going to keep repeating and repeating and replaying and replaying. And then we don't know why our life is like the same. Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. We are very insane. But it's okay, because we can decide today to be happy. So how did I lose the fear of public speaking? Number one, fear. I didn't know at that time. I found out that I did an event here in Los Angeles for parents and children, and somebody said that. I didn't know. Life puts you in situations that you call problems. You call it challenges. But that's what makes you. That's what makes you stronger. That's what makes you better, bigger. So once I took a seminar, and we had to come to the front, sing in front of everybody with no music. So I didn't have a choice, and I had to do it. You know what decision I made after? Because I have to tell you, I went through a lot of fear. I didn't remember any letters, words from songs, even when I was a little kid. I was blank. But life is decisions. It's decisions that we are making all the time, many times at the subconscious level, and we don't know. But at that moment, I made a conscious decision. And I told myself, Mabel, if you sang in front of everybody with no music, speaking is easy. And we put those labels. This is difficult, this is easy. We said this is bad, this is good. But we are making those decisions. It is up to us. And we saw some examples today. We cannot use the word I can't. Because everything that we need is inside of ourselves. We just need to believe in ourselves. We need to do what we love. We need to do it for love. Because when you do things because you love it, the money always comes. And I live a very particular life because I don't plan. I get my life planned, and I like it. It's much better. It's easier. Thank you. So I'm going to tell you what happened last year. I knew I had to put the tour together, my European tour that is always in autumn. But I knew I was going to Japan, and China was still, kind of weak, but China was also a possibility. And August 1st, I came back from vacation with my kids and my nephews. And I said, August 1st, when I come back, I will look at the calendar. I will not do anything. So I have to tell you very fast because it says, please wrap up. Okay? So, but I want to give you this example so that you know. So August 1st, I didn't have anything planned. But from August 1st to November 30th, I was in Cancun presenting in Cancun. I went to Japan, but because China didn't work out, they postponed. Japan said, we pay for the ticket for Mabel, no problem. So I went to Japan and came back, and because of that, I could take a group to Mount Shasta in Northern California. And then I received an invitation from India to present in a peace conference. I have a World Peace Campaign. And I look at the calendar. I was already putting, my days together like a puzzle. And I look and I said, oh, I can go to India. It's open. Oh, and I have kind of a whole week. I can take a group, to India. So I organized a spiritual tour to India. I did Budapest, I did Bucharest, I did Zagreb, Belgrade, Madrid. So August 1st, I didn't have anything in my calendar. So this is the kind of life I live, and I know if we trust, the trusting part is very important. So in Ho'oponopono, we talk about letting go. We talk about we don't know anything. But this component of trusting in yourself, believing in yourself, because everything is a reflection of you, everything that is going on, many times at the subconscious level. So, Ho'oponopono, very ancient Hawaiian art of problem solving. You know how we press that delete key? Just by saying thank you, by saying I love you, because the crazy of the house is never gonna stop unless you stop it. You know that part that says I can't? You know that part that says I don't deserve it? The part of you that says I lack, I don't have, I'm missing? You say thank you to that, and you keep going. Thank you, but no thank you. Don't buy any more those stories. You made up those stories, you can say them, thank you, but no thank you. And you can be happy now. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Mabel.
And could I have? Thank you. And I will be signing books. And there is a party, yes? It's Michelle's birthday party later, yes? So I'll see you there.